Meghan and Harry were thrown into turmoil by an unexpected subterranean tempest. Sussex is facing a crisis due to these revelations. Greetings and a heartfelt welcome back to the Princess Diana News YouTube channel. I genuinely have a nostalgic feeling towards SUSSEX, a company I admittedly miss. At present, Meghan assumes the role of managing their public relations and consistently employs a single identity. She doesn't make any effort to use VPNs. And, my dear, we have the ability to view your IP address. No one is being deceived by you. Furthermore, at this point in time, it is no longer possible to rectify the situation. All information has been exposed and obtained by the respective legal teams. If you decide to employ individuals similar to Chris B. If you don't have a good plan in place, you're going to be in trouble with the existing employees. Consider emulating the approach of SUSSEX by opting to engage skilled experts for your tasks. SUSSEX was competent in performing tasks in the correct manner, and it is very likely that she has an outstanding debt with them. Isn't it clear to her that failing to make the payments would invalidate the NDAs? I suppose she might be unaware of this fact. Harry's portrayal of Soho House in his book, Spare, is notably flawed and completely inaccurate. The entrance to Dean Street is inconspicuous and easily overlooked. Feel free to take a peek. The portrayal of their entrance into the location is completely inaccurate. There is no possibility of gaining entry into the private rooms using that method. The group's main offices are located nearby, just a few doors away and in the basement, without any concealed entry point. You must take the route that goes through Dean Street. Currently, the closet can be accessed by going through the basement theater, and it appears that he has mistakenly confused the rear entrance with a separate residence, although it is part of the same building. Actually, there was another peculiar aspect that caught my attention concerning the book. In contrast with their London branches, Whole Foods and the U.S. might offer tabloids and newspapers, which could explain why Meghan and Harry included this detail in their book. The palace promptly came to Harry's aid, demonstrating their support. An instance that immediately springs to mind is the cheating scandal that Harry was involved in during his time at school. An expert with valuable insights has provided their perspective on the matter. Between 2000 and 2005, this individual was employed in Farringdon, a prominent hub for IT and Internet activities in the entire UK. This individual would frequent the Betsy Trotsky in the past as they had a fondness for the beer selection offered there. The beers were mostly Swiss, which was quite uncommon. Moreover, due to its proximity to The Guardian, this watering hole attracted the interest of both Guardian journalists and staff members. This particular source had previous experience working on yachts, and during that period, it also served as a resource for The Guardian. This source valued the complimentary beverages as they were not receiving a substantial salary. Based on this information, William was frequently inebriated and there were anecdotes about him awakening in shrubbery in similar situations. Evidently, there were individuals who managed to capture photographs of the incident, but a vocal critic of the monarchy expressed frustration over their inability to utilize these images. However, the accounts about Harry were significantly more negative. It is evident that Harry was culpable of engaging in physical aggression towards females, including inappropriate touching. His parents had even voiced their grievances. It is evident that he lacked respect towards others, including his tutors, and was frequently abusive towards them. And this is how the narrative of the cheating scandal unfolded. At first glance, it is evident that someone else was responsible for the art project. The Guardian stood firmly behind the teacher throughout the entire ordeal. Harry is a devoted reader of the Daily Mail, which not only backed his cause but also initiated a detrimental campaign targeting the teacher. Numerous allegations were made against Harry, including one wherein it was claimed that Harry arrived in an intoxicated and drug-induced state to pick up a girl. However, the father intervened and put an end to the situation, resulting in a physical altercation where the father was subjected to a barrage of offensive insults. Ultimately, the father decided to file a formal complaint with the school. Last week, Claudia Winkleman's mother reiterated all of these points, which I find intriguing. One crucial omission in her account was the presence of bruises on Harry, attributed to an athletic mishap. Well, if you're up for it, that's quite an involved journey to undertake. However, the most intriguing rumor suggests that Harry might not actually be a legitimate member of the royal family. Supposedly, Diana engaged in numerous affairs after the birth of William. Many tend to believe that she had a sophisticated demeanor in her romantic relationships, yet it turns out there was an entirely different aspect to her behavior which disproves this notion. There are rumors suggesting that she was involved in a romantic relationship with a red-headed security guard or protector who went by the nickname Psycho. A handful of individuals have successfully identified the person's identity. It appears that this individual is now without hair on his head. And evidently, it is widely known among certain groups. And it is logical considering Harry's excessive complaining and agitated behavior in his. This book also explores the protagonist's deep envy towards his older sibling. According to reports, this man apparently made no secret of his declaration. At a certain time, he gained notable prominence on daytime television programs and became well known as Simon Cowell's trusted problem solver. Naturally, our conversation revolves around the renowned PR expert and scandalous figure, Max Clifford, who is widely known as the sex pest. So during his TV appearance, Max Clifford suggested that Harry is not truly a member of the royal family and proposed conducting a DNA test to verify this notion. Due to his substantial wealth, the palace would have no difficulty pursuing a legal action against him. However, since there was no response to his previous claim, he decided to change tactics and assert that James Hewitt was the true biological father of Harry. He had a valid justification for doing so. Using an easily disprovable statement is a clever public relations strategy to pique people's curiosity and encourage their participation. Suddenly, this is the exact point I am attempting to articulate. Deceptive tactics such as baiting and then changing the offer. Max was well versed in employing this skill. When observing the content on the show Good Morning, it is evident that there is no attempt to deceive viewers regarding Harry's paternity status, as the host straightforwardly states that he is not Charles's son. There is an element of deceit when he mentions the name James. Now, let's skip ahead a couple of years. Meghan and Harry made the choice to forego the royal hospitals and opt for UK experts in surrogacy instead, though the reasons for their decision remain unclear. That is a sought-after destination for unwell sperm donors residing in London. All the medical professionals, including doctors and nurses, possess specialized expertise in this particular form of healthcare. Isn't it quite an intriguing coincidence? The truth is, Meghan was donning a silicone moon bump. Rather than being constructed from foam, the material utilized was silicone. The individual responsible for disclosing this information specializes in the development of AI systems, particularly in the realm of machine prognostics for maintenance purposes. For amusement, this source decided to run the audio through an advanced AI system designed for sound identification, which clearly detected the distinct sound of a silicone pop. There has been significant discussion surrounding Meghan's lack of pregnancy, as her body's weight distribution and absence of swollen ankles raised questions. However, the crucial aspect lies in the silicone pop. There is unquestionably no doubt that's precisely what that was. This source possesses specific knowledge about the precise model. It is intriguing how they previously refrained from promoting surrogacy and adoption. Based on this source, the intention behind the action was to manipulate public relations, as it was aimed at garnering sympathy. Numerous influencers engaged in similar tactics. It appears that one of the motivations behind their actions was to generate discussions about Meghan's impressive post-pregnancy weight loss. As per the information provided, Meghan had already secured numerous agreements with various companies in the fields of fitness equipment, smoothies, and weight loss products. In addition, it appeared that she had plans to revive her blog. Certainly, We had the opportunity to view the pictures, yet we remained unaware of the actual story behind them. It could be purely coincidental that the company's advertising methods and individuals' hospital or doctor choices have undergone simultaneous changes. Undoubtedly, it is being revealed that Meghan did not experience any form of racism while residing in the palace. Furthermore, the issue of mental health was hardly acknowledged. Her pregnancy appearance was also deceitful. All of that is already familiar and understood. However, there is some fresh tea available. According to historical records, it appears that this source had already pointed out its antiquity several years ago. However, it seems that Tyler Perry was not acquainted with Meghan and Harry in any way. He had never encountered them at all. The book has confirmed that Tyler Perry erected them solely at Oprah's behest. Furthermore, it is evident that Oprah utilized the distressing duo for her own financial gain, as she earned a substantial $35 million from that interview. According to the given source, once they departed from Tyler Perry's residence, they resided in a cottage located within the premises of Oprah's estate. The accuracy of this source's past timeline has been substantiated. And what's even more fascinating is that they were actually expelled, with some court documents containing intriguing information as well. Per the source, an individual residing at the house was reportedly attacked by one of the visitors. Meghan, Harry, or Marcus is being questioned about their identity, and the one approved by Mr. is sought. Perry, a female individual, has decided to take legal action by filing a lawsuit and is determined to retrieve the funds rightfully due to her. Piers Morgan has been engaging in some intriguing activities. Previously, he did not make any mention of Sunshine Sachs, but now he is actively referencing them. Additionally, he has been discussing his unfortunate departure from a job which held deep personal significance for him. And what's the reason? It appears that he is about to receive a payment. Due to the defamation suits and discovery, all the truth is being revealed. There were whispers going around about Harry possibly having engaged in a romantic relationship with a colleague at the mental health startup where he was employed. In California, there are rumors circulating that she may have been a victim of sexual assault, leading to the existence of a non-disclosure agreement and a financial settlement. This is under close scrutiny and being actively sought after. Indeed, the disclosure of this data can be attributed to individuals employed by Harry. We will provide you with the latest information regarding this contradictory situation in upcoming videos. We kindly request your participation in subscribing to our dedicated channel providing updates on Princess Diana, to ensure nothing is overlooked. Thank you for joining me tonight, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.